go ahead and do today's POELAB notes. This is a 2-room start again with 2 side rooms. This first room doesn't have. Oh, it has a secret passage. Well, I'll find out where that goes in a moment. Yeah, it's good morning, as good as work can be. That's a silver key. Alright, so there should be an exit. There's 2 exits on the right, 1 exit on the left, excuse me. Yesterday I had a really nice Dark Shrine run, at least. It was super short. But if you're trying to get the key challenge done or doing key runs, then it was kind of useless. But Argus being in the second room is really nice. You like full runs, oof. I used to be mostly a full run person, but I had to let go of that. I had to let go of that because good full runs are way too few and far between. Like, runs where it's very nice to grab every single Dark Shrine, Gauntlet puzzle, etc, etc. They happen very, very rarely. Especially, I'm of the standards, or I have the standards of, it needs to be less than 9 rooms for a full run. Or 9 rooms or less for a full run. That very, very rarely happens. I don't like doing 10-room labs. I've gotten used to doing speed runs and speed runs for enchants as well as key runs individually, rather than just trying to go for everything all at once. Because you don't have, I guess unless you're solo self-found, you don't have to do a full run in order to get your money back. You really don't. At least 6 keys I like. That's every single day then. The amount of keys that drops in lab is the exact same every single day. The only thing that matters at that point is the gauntlets and puzzles that are along the main path. As long as Argus and all the gauntlets and puzzles along the main path, you got 6 key runs no matter what. Okay, well, like, Zoro phases count at that point. If you have terrible phases like Charge Disruptors, then it's gonna be annoying. You rarely do side rooms. Okay, hold on. Just to clarify. The treasure keys do not come from silver doors. They do not come from silver doors. The only place to get the treasure keys are from gauntlets and puzzles, as in the trap gauntlets, the escort gauntlets, puzzles, and all that. Those give you 2 keys guaranteed. Argus gives you 1, Zara gives you 3. Those are all your keys come from. Dark Shrines are random. And you don't need to do silver rooms period for extra keys. So if you're doing just key runs for just key runs for the treasure boxes at the end, your only concern is having the gauntlet puzzles, the escort gauntlets, the trap gauntlets, and the puzzles along the main path. Everything else you can disregard. And Argus. Alright, internet drops are fun. What's my study say in terms of school? It's still oddly mixed because physics and calculus, well, difficult. Okay, well, I haven't had a test in either of them yet, so I can't really say. But I've been doing alright. I've been doing pretty well on all the quizzes so far. Literature is still a freaking... it's just... I have no idea. I have no idea how well literature's going. My first test is next week. That's the switch puzzle. What's that's Gears lockbox? Okay, so it's these three. My surgery should be this side. Like we haven't. The only quizzes we've had in literature hasn't even been over the book that we've been reading. So it's very, very strange to have a test, and it's like, I don't know what to expect, really. So I'm just looking over all my notes that we took while our teacher lectured. Outside of that, I am very concerned about what's happening Tuesday with my literature test. It's weird that, I guess it kind of makes sense. Like, math major, physics, calculus, no problem. Literature, kind of weird. Yeah, blah, blah. Yeah, programming ended. The programming class I took ended in December, so I'm not taking Java anymore. Yeah, I'm now taking calculus 2, physics, kinematics, and it's the hero's quest for literature. So it's the two books that we're going over in literature are Beowulf and Fellowship of the Ring. We just finished Beowulf this week. Alright. I'm missing a lot from this lab still, but we got plenty of rooms. Yeah, the next room should have 2 points of interest, and there's also a side room in the next section. We at least have a fast run again, so far. That's an escort gauntlet. Oh wait, okay, sorry, I just realized I marked that dark shrine is marked in the side room, wasn't it? But that's slightly unfortunate. This will make things easier. Apologies for any motion sickness I'm currently triggering. What layout was I just in? Oh, well, you've got a switch puzzle and escort gauntlet Argus along the main path. You just need the last, if the 2 trap gauntlets are along the main path, that's great for key run. This looks like a trap gauntlet, so rip that idea. Well, honestly, okay, you know what? This still might be fine depending on the total length of the lab. Going into one side room for a trap gauntlet still might be okay. Alright. This is gargoyles. That's not a fun fight. Oop. Alright, Azora, please leave. Making airplane noises. Why airplane noises with this speed? Why not race car noises? I feel like that's that would be the usual go-to sound for running this fast. Is just freaking race car noises. Oh, it's this layout. Oh boy, this can cause problems. Well, now that I look at it, at least okay. So for keys, it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what this last section looks like for keys. But turns into an 8-room run. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 rooms. Which is doable, but not the best. But there's a key run today at least. So actually, yeah. There's sort of a key run, there's sort of a dark shrine run. 8 rooms fast. Technically, 8 rooms is medium. 8 rooms is medium. 6 rooms is the shortest possible. 7 is fast. 8's in the middle. 9, 10, 11 is long. Well, 9 and 10 is long. Sorry. 6 is the shortest possible. 7 is short. 8 is in the middle. 9 and 10 is long. 11 we don't talk about. Is there anything over here? There is a dark shrine. Okay. We got one more dark shrine and one more trap gauntlet to find then.
The pursuit of power can be a grotesque affair.
Yeah, we got a scary Azaro today. Alright. That is the door. Let me through, thank you. Is there something to the top left? That'd be very convenient for me. There's not. Alright, so I gotta go into the other side. Three Twice Enchanted, you'll probably use them today. And any day is a good day to use Twice Enchanted. And oh, there's the last Trap Gauntlet. Got that. There's still a Dark Shrine I need to find though. Right, 1, 2, yeah, 3. I've only got 3 Dark Shrines. The 4th one cannot be in this room. Which means I need to backtrack. Alright. Back one room. Oh, I have to go way back through this room, don't I? Maybe? No, it's right here. Found it. And there's a second enchant. Awesome. Made a live former. It's hard to Azar. It's hard for Azar to kill you even fully buffed. It just doesn't run that fast. Yeah. So that's one of the 2 ways you can make a lab runner, right? You can make one that disregards traps and disregards Azaro, but isn't really the fastest character. Or you can make a character like this, which can have problems with Azaro, still disregards traps, but is super fast. There's that spectrum. You try to pinpoint where you want to be. Alright. Hello, Azaro. It's just play sentries. Let me get my Mirage Archer up. I'm still so concerned about accidentally running so fast. I run out, then back into his attacks. Alright, 2 enchants. Holy Relic buff effect. Last for AoE. I really am just waiting for the league to end and then get my good enchants, because I don't know. I have the worst luck. Alright. Let me go ahead and get these lab notes made.